implement it. So what kind of tips would you or can you offer parents on how to become more mindful?
That's a good question. I think that the idea of being mindful is one that's very important in parenting because so often we as parents experience a lot of frustration. I know that my child and I have had many opportunities for me to be mindful in ways that have allowed me to grow. Now, mindfulness is something that, as a parent, enables me to improve my relationship with my child by maintaining the connection. If I'm not being mindful and I'm simply, as in your example earlier today, brushing off the child's boo-boo and shoving them out the door, or being overindulgent, if I'm not aware of my own intentionality behind that, I'm doing a disservice to my child. I'm not empowering them, and at the very least, I'm not really checking in with myself to see how I might handle a situation better.
I've noticed in my years of education, one of the things that drives us away from being mindful is there are some subconscious programming things that are going on left over from our own childhood that kind of drives us to do that. I think that plays a factor, as well as the whole mind chatter stuff. We've got 7 zillion things we got to get done, and the day hasn't even started yet. So I think that contributes to the stress level, the amount of people taking on too many things. I've met so many parents who they've got their kids scheduled in all 7 different sports and trying to get to all of them and accomplishing nothing out of any of them.
Absolutely. I think to me it's very important. We all live very, very busy lives, obviously, and as you mentioned, so do our kids. But what I think is really important is to maintain the connection that we have between our children. And as we parent our children, that connection is paramount. And the way that we can maintain and reinforce that connection is to continue to validate not only their experiences, but also our own emotions within us. And if we're finding that we're distracted because we're busy, or we're acting snappish because we're busy, sometimes all it takes is to say, sweetie, I'm really busy right now and I don't have time to talk to you about that, but I'd love to talk to you about it in an hour. Can we make an appointment to do that?
And that's really good. I believe in that too. It's setting up a specific